Surprise! We are live early. I've been live late so many times lately. I thought I'd treat you all to a nice early one. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to be doing a little bit more DMZ as per usual. I want to get that final exfil done. That's what I'm going for. I want to get that exfil upgrade. That's what we're hoping for. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on with it. Do. Good morning, Findley and Squiz. Past 39,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is lovely. It's nice to hit like a mark. I mean, when we get 40,000, obviously that'll be the big thing. So hopefully we'll get there in the next month or two. With COD Next, you know, kind of hoping we'll see something then. I'm kind of starting. I was thinking like, oh, COD Next won't do very good for me because weirdly, I know this goes against what expectations people would have. But big events, or like when you get early access to a game or something like that, doesn't actually help that much. And like, I think it's just the effect of when something like that happens, lots of big creators have the same access at the same time. And so if people want something, it's not something unique. So like if I do something like, you know, I solve an Easter egg, or our community does, or I do a video that's like an opinion piece on something, that's unique, you know, that's just me doing it. And then, but if I do like, you know, an event like COD Next, there's going to be 150 people making content. Well, not 150 because not everyone makes content, but like, you know, probably 100 people making content about it. From people who were there, as on top of the, you know, thousands of people that make content based on it. And so it doesn't really do that much to you. It's like, you know, I saw with World Series of Warzone, I was like jumping between a few different people's streams, and you'd see like they actually had less viewers for the World Series of Warzone, which they were at. They had less viewers than they did for like their normal streams. You know, unless it's, you know, Biffle or Biffle's team because they were doing so well. But like that, I find that really interesting, and it's just, you know, it's just counterintuitive, but it's the way it goes. So COD Next, I wasn't expecting to get like a big bump. I wasn't expecting to get loads of people. The benefits for me of COD Next, obviously the big one is there will be people tuning into that event who will see me on the stream, you know, hear my name when they're talking, when they're casting the games and stuff like that. I'll be on a team with other people who are like famous, so it's like they'll see me playing with them, and people might be like, "Oh, let's check out this Geeky Pastimes guy." And I've got quite a distinctive voice, and I'm super tall, so things like that help. You know, that I will be noticeable on all the streams. So the exposure side of it is good. The other side of it that's good for me, obviously, there's the side, you know, I get a load of content. I get a load of footage that I can then use for videos. It's nice that, like, obviously other people will be able to use footage from COD Next, but the big thing about being there is, like, I can get the footage that I want. So I still don't know what we're going to be doing there. Like, you know, we haven't been told or anything like that. I'm not keeping that a secret. We haven't been told anything about, like, what we're actually doing when we're there. Like what we get to play, what modes we get to play, what maps we get to play, or anything like that. But say if I'm like, okay, I get to play the multiplayer, and I'm like, I'm going to go find all the kill streaks. And then it's like, oh, I could do that. I could look through the menus, I could look at all the kill streaks and make sure I get footage of them, so then I can make a video about the kill streaks. Or if we get to play on a new Warzone map, I could be like, right, I'm going to go look for bunkers and probably piss off whoever's on my team. But I could be like, okay, this looks interesting. I'm going to go make sure I get footage of this. You know, stuff like that where, like, I get to control it. So rather than having to search through loads of people's feeds to find footage and then ask permission and all that sort of stuff, I can just get the footage that I want, which, like, that's, you know, really helpful. That helps a lot. But the third thing, which I didn't really think about until this morning, I was thinking about, you know, what am I going to do content-wise for COD Next? It's just that, like, if it's anything like Modern Warfare 2, I'm probably going to have quite a different opinion to lots of people. You know, I think there's lots of people going into Modern Warfare 3 going into COD Next with the thoughts in their mind that like they're super excited to see all the Modern Warfare 2 maps again. They're really excited to have the advanced not advanced movement, just like the glitchy movement, the slide cancelling and everything back again. And I'm kind of going into it not happy about either of those things. I'm kind of going into it being like, oh, we're not getting any new maps. Like, these are all maps that I've played for, at least a year when Modern Warfare 2 came out. That's kind of a shame. And a lot of the maps weren't just in Modern Warfare 2, they have already been redone a bunch of times before, so it's kind of, I'm not as excited about it maybe as lots of people are. And the movement is like, oh, I really liked how in Modern Warfare 2 they'd got rid of a load of the movement from Modern Warfare 2019, like the slide cancelling particularly, but also like bunny hopping isn't as effective, drop shotting isn't quite as effective. I like that, and I'm going to be playing it being like, this is a bit more annoying. Maybe I'll really like it. Maybe it'll click when I play it. I'm, withholding judgment, but I'm not going into it super excited. So I could kind of imagine having a bit of a different opinion to lots of people. So I might do a lot more like opinion pieces. And that's quite good, because that means like that's something I can do. I'm actually, after COD Next, everyone else flies home the next day. I'm actually still in LA for just over a week, because I just happened to be going to like Disneyland and Universal and Six Flags with my wife. So we're going to be like, I'm going to be away for a while. So I can't do like gameplay videos of the beta, which starts like straight after that. But I can do like opinion stuff. I'll take my camera, I'll take a microphone, and I'll be able to do some videos like that with footage from COD Next, which I think will work quite well. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting trying to work out how to like make the most of the opportunity. It's something that like I think a lot of creators go through, is kind of worrying about messing it up. And I've had lots of that throughout my streaming career so far. Lots of times where something really good happened, and then I was like, I should have done this. And it's like, always with the benefit of hindsight, when you're in the moment and a lot of stuff's happening, it's more difficult. But then like, with the benefit of hindsight, you look back and it's like, oh, that time when Ninja raided me, or when I've had chances to play with other creators, when like certain things have come out or released, or when DMZ released and stuff like that. And it's easy now to look back and be like, oh, I should have done this. When DMZ released, I should have gone big on DMZ. I should have just been like, okay, I'm just doing DMZ. I should have got a load of guides out quickly and stuff like that. I was very slow to pick up on that, and that meant I didn't necessarily do as well as I could have. But again, benefit of hindsight. We didn't know if DMZ was good. I didn't think DMZ was going to be good. I said repeatedly before DMZ came out that I thought it was going to be like Plunder, just like a side mode that no one really cared about. And to an extent, I still think that's kind of true. But I care about it, so I'm more interested. Squizmaster, yeah. If I get on a team with Biffle and Skullface, that'd be pretty good. And I could make like COD history. There could be like some gulag thing or some situation where I sacrifice myself to save Skullface this time. That'd be good. There's a chance. You hope they use Halloween in DMZ to promote or tease zombies. I mean, they've already started teasing zombies, haven't they, Javelin? Like, they started teasing zombies over the last 2 days. I imagine all this week we're gonna get teasers. I assume so. So just, I'm waiting for a parcel today. I've got a very exciting parcel coming. Right, so I just got to reply to a message. Right, you need 4 more. It's a bit. It feels like a bit of a. It feels like a bit much to ask, doesn't it? But we can do it. We can do it. Good morning, Nick. We've got the new member goal now, thanks to Adam yesterday, gifting 5 subs, so taking us up to 8 now. That's the new member goal. I mean, we got 5, and then we got 6, and then we got 8. No, 7. I don't know. And we got 8. So I'm going to keep on doing this with the target. I like having this target thing. I like having more of a focus on memberships. It's it's not super expensive. It's only $1.99. And it's a nice way to support it. That's weird. Texas Pete just saying something about you can put in bitter mode low. Texas Pete's just complaining about how YouTube wastes space. You can change how big the window is in YouTube, can't you? I don't know. Right, so what we got? We got Al Mazur. I kind of need to keep one headphone open because I need to hear the door, so that's going to be fun. 2 encrypted USB sticks. Why not? I don't want a dead drop for things. I'll put that on there.
Ooh, yeah,
Cool.
Ramon Mulder gifted a membership.
Yeah, I'll take a sniper rifle. Why not? I don't care. Alright, I'm going to play this with one headphone, which I know is not ideal. And I know people are going to be like,
ooh, yeah,
whoa, you're not going to be able to hear. But,
Oh
well. Hey, Ramon, thank you for gifting a membership. That went to Azor. Hi. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. That's nice to start off so we don't have that horrible 0 at the beginning of the stream. There we go. I need to sort that out so it does updates automatically. That's super kind of you. Thank you very much, Ramon. I hope you get your exfils. If you put it in theatre mode, you lose chat. Weird. I don't really have... I don't actually... when I watch YouTube, I tend to watch YouTube on my phone or on my TV. I don't tend to watch it on the desktop, so it's difficult. Thanks for subscribing, Nick. Nick T. And good morning to you. Sorry, I did see you said Nick. Good morning. Hope you're well. And thank you for the hype from Squiz and Very Viking. I do appreciate it when there's lots of hype when someone gifts or becomes a member or super chats. It is nice. Right, here we go. Do we think we're gonna get it?
Welcome to Al Mazra. Explore, secure intel, and loot to gain access to new missions. Enemy threat is high, so expect contact.
Here we go. No, controller. There we go. God, I don't know what I'm doing today. Right mess. Right, they're going. So, I've already got the money. All I need to do is survive. All I need to do is survive at this point. Oh, I hate this. Like, this is a gun I stole off someone. Okay, seems like this is going to be a sniper team. So we'll see how it goes. I quite like going on a slightly lower bit, just because you... Oh my god, this scope. I can't see anything with that scope. That scope is the worst! What the hell? Grenade launcher, money.
Ultra One, be advised, an operator in your area needs medical.
Where was the other guy that I killed? Can't even remember where the last guy was. Over there. Looking good. Can we all just appreciate how I took out a team? Oh. Why not take the grenade launcher? I've got a bunch of them and I'd kind of rather have an SMG and a... Oh, my sniper rifle disappeared!
Ultra One, you can locate cash reward contracts on your tac map.
It's unpleasant, isn't it?
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire. Ultra One, intel believes that was Navarro. Almost cartel smuggler.
Do you think any of those sniper rifles got left on the ground? That was fun. Need a sniper rifle because you guys are going to go sniping. Oh, there's no sniper rifles here.
Let's go buy some plates.
I hate that when you pick up sniper rifle. But thank you very much, Mr. Decepticon. Yeah, like, it's a glitch that happens with the lag, with the packet burst thing that I get, where sometimes I'll open my parachute and it will accelerate me towards the ground, which is fun. That happens quite often. I was talking to BT a lot yesterday and they were just like, oh yeah, it's nothing to do with us. And it's like, right, I've literally played with people in the same city as me, on the same game servers, like at the same time, and they haven't had it and I have. I think it is something to do with my connection. Like, I get some people get packet burst a lot in Call of Duty anyway, but also I get it bad.
Activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
Like, I had games where, like, Name Gear, who doesn't live that far away from me, Name Gear was just like, oh yeah, he wasn't getting anything, and I was getting dreadful. Dreadful packet burst. I don't want to be in here if I don't need to be. Good morning, Cobb. Where's Flynn? He'll either be at work or he'll be playing Payday. We played a bit of Payday last night. Like, this packet burst is so annoying. I'm getting it all the time. I'm getting a new ISP on Thursday where I used to get a lot of packet burst with them, but I at least get gigabit fiber with them. So it's like, well, if I'm going to get packet burst anyway, I might as well have fast internet, you know? What's it, advanced UAV? It's not really anything I need. Just buy some plates. Got 21 plates now. Should be sorted. I'm doing the whole thing where I have to do final exfil with 100k, so I'm happy just to follow you guys around. I just need to go to find an exfil though. When am I going for Serpentine camo? I doubt I'll ever go for Serpentine camo. Doesn't seem like it would be a fun thing to me. Buy and upgrade a sniper. There is no sniper. I'll just kill someone and take theirs. Everyone always carries a sniper. It's fine. Yeah, Hosen. That would make it much more difficult. Yeah, exactly, Ricardo. Like, none of it looks fun, and the camo isn't very good, but it does look like it could be super frustrating. I don't think it would even be good content, because it just takes too long. Do you see that? How I teleported again then? I have to do, like, very... We don't have any fuel. We don't have any fuel. What are you doing? Oh, they just killed John Wick.
Teammate has been assigned to a new squad. Killing operators will put a contract on your head. Engage at your discretion.
Done and dusted.
Lead. Pick me up. Revive me. Lead.
Our party's full, sorry.
No, revive me.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were one of the people we just killed.
No. Someone take my mining.
Why is the third thing so broken?
Possible enemy here. This sector's on.
There we go.
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire.
Possible threats here. Taking effective fire.
We're gonna need some help here.
One player.
UAV deployed.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. Advanced UAV is on station. All contract targets DKIA. You are true.
There's a team on the roof. Stealth vests.
Operator is near your location and requesting medical.
There's a team on the roof of this building.
Possible enemy here.
Okay.
Ça remonte, je crois.
They jumped.
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire.
Au-dessus là. Toujours au-dessus du bat.
UAV is hostile UAV in the area.
Bon, un drone de repos. Ah.
Enemies deploying a
Explosif.
bomb drone.
Come here, come here.
Le crack.
Il est où en bas, en haut?
En haut.
Ultra One, we're seeing increased activity in the area. Stay sharp.
Ah, donc,
Our
recule,
UAV
recule,
is
recule.
online.
Sans trop, sans trop.
Advised, our
Fini, fils de pute.
will mark you as a bounty target.
Ah.
There was one trying to climb up here, green.
Possible enemy, disregard that. Moving. Taking effective fire. Got movement.
Ah, he's on stairs, he's weak, but he'll be armoring. Oh, this guy's taken too long and he's running down with a Lackman. He's looting me. Well, there goes all my money. Really? You're leaving me?
No, no, bro. I want to take blades.
Okay, that'll be a team of 3 over there now then. They'll put a Fresda guy on the highway. There he goes with all my stuff.
Ultra One, enemy operators have secured your squad mate's tag. We're tracking their location on your TAC map.
J'ai une situation là.
That was so dumb. Like, he literally just had to push and chase that guy and he could have killed him.
Ping.
Il est là, il est là.
En bas, en haut.
En bas.
Ultra One, copy that. Requesting medical for you now.
No, I've still got some of my stuff, I just won't have my money.
Sur le toit là, les gars.
Vas-y, on arrive.
Vas-y, je saute sur lui.
Ah, gagne, là,
Vas-y,
c'est
on
fait.
arrive.
I'm really annoyed with my team.
Il est pas tout seul, ils sont plusieurs. Je me suis fait des shoots.
Plusieurs sont plusieurs,
loin.
They were very, very bad.
À fond.
Like, really kind of shockingly bad. It just like... There was 2 of us on team. I kept talking about it. The other 3 players were just sitting around the buy station, messing around, doing nothing. While we were fighting a team of 2 for ages. And then they ended up like... And then the guy with me, I go up and fight someone on the stairs where we know someone is. He decides, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like wait a while instead and shoot, like do a bit more sniping ineffectively. Wait until that guy's plated up again. And then he runs off to go buy some plates when he already had 3. That's stupid. That's annoyed me, that has. That's like really kind of... Whoa. But now, like, there's 1 person still alive on the team. No, it's okay. I don't mind playing with randoms. I'm just, like, annoyed at these particular randoms. If, like, your teammate dies in a one-on-one fight, push. I'm not sweating it, Hojan. I'm just annoyed with these people for being bad.
Il n'y a pas un qui a un pompe là.
And obviously I did just lose as much as it's possible to lose. Is he gonna get me up? No. Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought I played really well in that round, Z-Best. I don't really see anything that I should have done differently in that entire game.
Sur le toit.
I maybe had a false sense of security by there being 6 of us, and the fact that we'd wiped out 2 teams. But thinking about it, I wiped out 2 teams. I don't know if they got anyone.
On va chercher celui de la route. Ils sont 2. Hein.
Fais gaffe, il y a un fantôme avec, hein.
Also, again, worth pointing out, there was a Chinese player on their team.
Ouais.
Didn't do anything dodgy. Wasn't in a pre-made. Just saying. I'm not sure if I saw any kills on anyone else's end. Ninja Cat, thank you very much for renewing your membership. I'm going to count that. I'm going to count that as a membership. 2. Thank you very much, Ninja Cat. Yeah, I'm very chilled. I'm fine. I'm not like raging. I'm just like annoyed. Oh, I think they're all dead. Are they? Or has he just run off? I think he might have just run off. I think he might have like exfilled. Oh well. Yeah. Also, because I leave, I don't even get to see how many kills I got. Cool. I'm pretty sure I got 7 kills in that, because I killed 3 at the beginning, then I killed 3 a bit later, then I got 1 at the end on the road. I'm fairly confident I got 7 kills, but we'll see. I mean, I don't think I was completely careless there, Z-Best. I wouldn't say I was completely careless. I just went to fight someone who we knew he was alone. And, you know, I just lost that gunfight. That's reasonable. You can go into stats and see last round, right? Oh, I'll have a look. I never look at the stats. I don't know. Alright. Back to the game. So I just had to start. I didn't have OBS going. So how do I go to this? Stats. How do you see your stats? Stats. Stats. DMZ. I don't know where you see this. Last 10 deployments. Last deployment 21 hours ago. Cool. Last deployment 21 hours ago. The stats, I feel like for me, the stats in this game have literally never worked. Well, we're starting again afresh, aren't we? Such is life. Do I have a stronghold key card? Can never remember. No, I've used them all. Don't seem to find them as much. They don't seem to drop from AI quite as much as they used to. They won't be there yet. Oh, so silly. Not me, my teammate. But my teammate wasn't even reckless. My teammate was like the opposite of reckless. He was way too cautious. He like decided not to go fight the enemy that was in his building that was weak, and instead wanted to snipe from the highway a bit, and then made the situation way worse. Like, bear in mind, like, the enemy situation was there was one guy pinned down on a highway. It would take him a little while to get in a building. There was one guy dead on a highway. Maybe he'd been revived, I don't know. But then there's just 2 people on the highway. It doesn't really make much difference. There was one guy weak in his building, and he had a teammate down. When he decided that he was going to go get plates because he only had 3, that meant that that entire team could group up together, and the guy who was weak could get plated up.
We go inside Koshi complex. I say you are a good knowledge of.
No, I need to do final exfil. I'm not going into
I'm
Koshi.
an expert. Not expert. Hello, Geeky. How are you today?
Hello, good, thank you.
So you say you need to take the last.
Yeah, I have to do final exfil one more time for the upgrade, but with only 100k.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll find another team or something if you're going into Koshi.
No. No. I just explained a story in Koshi complex, but we need to take the last exfil too, because Paperboy need to extract 100k too.
Oh, nice.
And we need to take the hostage and take the last exfil. with the
Oh,
hostage.
that one's hard. That mission's tough.
Yeah, it's but it's. I think we can do it.
Looting and securing
Okay.
intel will open access to missions and targets. Resistance from local forces.
A team is just behind us. I think it's
Let's go
better
kill
if
him.
we
Let's
clean
get their
this
money.
team. Yeah. I have a bomb drone if we need this.
Oh, active combat zone too. This is good.
Ultra One,
Yeah,
Wait.
it's nice.
Geeky, are you a YouTuber?
Yeah.
I usually look at your videos.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I'm streaming
Oh,
right now, so
there-
you have to be really good.
We sucks. I suck. Do you see
He's
him?
okay, just there. Do you have a sniper to kill him? I don't have a sniper. He's just behind the tree. I can't touch
have
him.
one. I can't see him.
Let's push him.
Ah, there's one we can hit. Oh god, the free bait is right outside that door.
Okay. Be careful. Let's clean. Let's clean this one first. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm coming to you, Paper. He's coming to me, I think.
Nice. Oh, another one.
Nice one.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, nice, Paper.
Ultra One, an operator is
Two dead.
requesting medical
Paper, I am going to revive Geeky.
Yeah, do so.
Seriously. I need to disable my proximity chat. I forget to do this.
Oh, someone sniping at me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
the
guy's
last
still
one
up
on
in the
hill.
hills.
Yeah. Proximity chat. Disable. Perfect. I have the bomb drone. Let's put the bomb drone. Oh. Yeah, the sniper is behind the tree, in front of me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
ping you.
I saw him. I saw him.
Down. Let's push. Let's push. Do you see him again?
No,
I was
can't
getting
see him.
sniped
He's
by
behind
somebody
the
else
trees.
then. Watch out, there's somebody sniping from northwest. Northwest sniper.
He's behind the tree. I see him.
Yeah, he's down.
Perfect. Paper. Finish him. Yeah, perfect.
operators will put a bounty on your head.
Yeah, nothing nice. Oh no, 10 piece, I don't like that.
Ultra One, perfect. An operator in your area needs medical.
Hallo. Die Spieler.
Why can't
I
pick
need
up
to
that
buy
sniper?
some plates.
Yeah. If you want, I can buy for you. Because I pay less.
Yeah,
Do
do
you
so.
prefer? Yeah. Okay. I am going to buy for every people.
No, I didn't need a strong. I wanted a stronghold key card to bet. Someone just landed on the roof.
Wait there.
And there's a team sniping from the rocks. Oh my god.
Completing contracts earns you cash.
Oh, behind me. Oh, I'm
That's a
trying-
team of at least 5.
Yeah, Paper, don't stay here. Just leave.
Ultra One, sending
They have shotgun extra, so stay here. They put mine inside the building.
Yep.
What the hell? Man, they absolutely wrecked. Super quick. I shouldn't have spent it. Like, Again, I mean, I would have died there. Like, they were pushing. That was dangerous.
They are on my body, so... don't
But
forget.
they very much...
1, 2, 3... I see 4 people minimum.
They very much... like,
And
I
they
was
have a
still out
shopper.
there because I was
So
messing
I
around
think
trying to
it's a
pick up a
pre-made
sniper rifle that the game just wouldn't let me pick up. Which is very annoying. Oh, this was a bad round. Who was it who said this had the potential to be a good round? Squiz. Yeah, thanks for subscribing, Ryan. That was utter death. Right.
Do you still see them?
Yeah, I see 1, 2 on me minimum. And the
Yeah,
shopper
there's a
is in the
few
shop,
running around
so-
the building.
Yeah. Maybe, maybe wait 5 minutes.
But what could they have done, JPZ?
5 minutes.
Yeah, because
I was like
I am
in.
not sure if they
I
are
was like
moving
out in the
so
open,
fast.
and there was a team of 6 coming in. I've got no idea
I
what
hear them,
the other 2 could have
and
done
I see
really
the
there.
shopper on the shop, so...
Their best option was to reposition and get away from him. They're moving to fight another team now. They've just run away to the kind of southeast.
Okay. The shopper is still there.
Yeah,
No,
they
no.
leave now. Yeah,
They took it now.
but only the shopper because I hear somebody on the roof. So don't stay here. But don't come here.
Guy on the roof just jumped. He just parachuted and ran off. I think they've all run now.
Yeah, I think it's clean, but I am not sure. Inside the building, I hear nothing.
Yeah, and I've seen. I think I've seen them all run to the next town.
Yeah, okay.
But be careful inside the building, near to my body, just after the stair, you have 1 mine. Okay?
Yep.
Don't forget that.
Well, team of 6 is going to be a problem the whole game. No, just need 1 more. I've only tried once this morning, and it was going okay. I killed like quite a lot of players, and then I got kind of screwed over by my team a little bit. Died in a place where I really shouldn't have died. Just had a teammate who wouldn't push something when I died in a very close fight, and then my teammate decided that he didn't want to push. So then he waited until the entire enemy team had got back up to full strength, and then pushed and died. Matt Hansen, thank you for becoming a member. Can we get some hype in chat for Matt Hansen? I just think Matt Hansen sounds like a famous person.
Ooh, yeah.
Right.
Wag.
3 out of 8. That's doing good. Thank you very much, Matt. It's only $1.99 to become a member if anyone wants to become a member. $1.99. There we go. Some hype in chat. I love to see that purple. I love to see that. Is that bots or is that the players again?
Players.
Oh, on me! 2 people on me. Don't stay here. The shopper is coming again.
Yep.
Just run. Run.
They know we're here.
Yeah, I think it's...
Yeah, people on the other side of a shotgun. Oh my god.
Oh,
Look,
no.
what is that scope? Look at that scope. Cool. You can actually see with that scope. Well, that was that. That was an embarrassing one. I died a lot.
Nice try. GG.
Yeah, GG, you guys.
Yeah, the pre-made... The pre-made is... I think in the next...
I don't think they're pre-made. That doesn't mean they're pre-made just because they were a big team at the beginning. I think, if anything, you would have struggled to make a pre-made and meet up that fast. Don't think that's pre-made. That was, I would guess, it's one team who was super aggressive and super quick, wiped out another team at spawn, and then assimilated. If you were pre-made, bear in mind, like, you've got no control over where you're going to spawn with the other team. You've got to meet up. So most of the time, you know, when like me and Flynn have done stuff where we've gone in solo each in separate teams to get some of the missions done, it takes us like 5 minutes to meet up. Scope is from Damascus Heat Bundle. Ooh. It's quite a nice scope. That red one that I had in the other game, that was ridiculous. It was like a sniper scope and you couldn't see more than a few feet. Thanks for subscribing, Alex Hansen. Are you Matt Hansen's brother? Or are you just Matt Hansen's alter ego? And thanks to everyone who has tuned in and everyone who's liked the stream already. We've had people becoming members. We've had people liking the stream. You're all lovely. We're already, I mean, we're 46 minutes in and we're already nearly halfway to the member goal. That's really good. Yeah. I've had a load of people say they have done it, AR558. I didn't realise, the big thing that me and Flynn didn't realise is that the safes don't work like normal safes. You can just leave them going. You just have to, the drill will stop if occasionally. So you have to go restart it if you're too far away. Yeah, that red scope, I literally don't get the point of it. It must not be really for sniper rifles. It must be for assault rifles or something and more for close range. But that was really bad. Anyway, let's go back in. See how this game goes. Hopefully better. All you need is one good game. Like, the whole, even getting 100k, all you need is to kill the right player. Right, this guy's got full backpack. Yeah. No, obviously, Call of Duty's never going to please everyone, is it? Like, that's literally impossible because, we want different things. Some people want Call of Duty to be super competitive. Don't they? Some people want COD to be super competitive and with really fast like movement exploits and a giant skill gap. And I want basically the opposite of that.
Targets in the area.
Okay, my team don't care.
Movement in this area.
Ultra One, operator is near your location and requesting medical.
Oh, cool. I can't Recruit him. It says requesting squad is full. There's 3 of us. It won't let me resurrect you. It says the requesting squad is full. You know what I was saying about killing the right player? Notice how now I've got basically everything I had in the previous game back. Why can't we get people back? You're yellow, there's a free plate. Fine, I'll bring it to you.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
I just bought you one. It's down here.
Much obliged.
Got bad lag.
Found a sniper rifle. Ultra One, completing contracts will earn you cash to use at buy stations.
Why couldn't I hire that guy? You wanna know? Why can't I shoot that guy? Wasn't there 2 guys at the ammo depot? I don't think so. Hey, it worked now. I only saw one.
I've got a field upgrade. Buy pistol here. Found an armor stash.
This game seems like it's acting weird. What's this guy's scope like? It's fine.
Pink.
Yeah, that guy doesn't seem like he's that smart.
3 plates. Gillette.
Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
Hey, he got his 3 plates.
Marked an SMG.
Yeah, here's some armor. Right.
The enemy.
Don't want him to be like an actual liability.
Enemy UAV active.
Don't know. I would have thought that would have happened loads. I've never seen it before. See what yellow's doing. He's having a grand old time. He's punching people. Weirdly, I didn't help him by shooting that guy upstairs, I don't think. Those crosshairs were not on him. But yeah, that was a nice quick regain. Now we've just got a long time to wait. I need to find another team as well. Really, because this team, I don't think are gonna be. They're not. I don't think they're gonna cut it for final exfil. You know. I think we'd struggle with this team, but we'll see. Doobie-doo. Well, he knew about the mine. That's good. That's a good sign.
I've got high caliber rounds.
Yeah, it said specifically my team was full. I was wondering for a second, like, oh my god, imagine if they suddenly changed it so the maximum assimilation size was 3. I was all excited, and then it was like, no. No, that's not what they did.
You've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
A man can only hope. Just feels like it would be such a nice change, but
Here.
what are we doing up here? What's the point of being up here, Jonaman? Like, but when people say like, oh, you know, why do you kill other players in DMZ? I think like it's pretty like you saw how quickly I just regained. A lot of you who were watching yesterday know that I spent, you know, yesterday I was spending half an hour at a time trying to get the stuff that I've got now. It's always fun using a new sniper rifle. Oh, that yellow guy, oh, because he's punching. I was like, why is he losing so much health? And it's like, oh yeah, punching. I think, like, my prediction for this round is that we're just going to get steamrolled by another squad. But I should stay close to the others for the sake of not happening.
Ultra One, we're seeing increased activity in the area. Stay sharp.
Yeah, being able to revive people, I think, shouldn't be anything to do with assimilation. Is regain that important? Yeah, because I need 100k to do the thing that I'm trying to do.
Your squad is separated.
So it's pretty important, I would say. As in, vitally important. But, I mean, getting the plates and stuff, it just helps, doesn't it? It just puts the odds a little bit in your favour. The guy who I killed was just like... He didn't know I was there. He didn't have enough information. I think maybe he had heard me once, and he was being a bit more careful because of that. But then he saw my teammate and thought that that was me, so he thought he was being clever by, like... I shouldn't have shot that guy. He thought he was being clever by jumping out and then shooting him, which would have been clever if he'd been the only guy. But I was there too, so it was just easy. It wasn't like he did anything really bad. Sometimes you just don't have the information you need to win. Oh no, I don't think anyone. I don't think he's talking about that.
Primary target destroyed.
Good morning, Carter. I still haven't seen the new Indiana Jones film. I know people said it was bad, but yeah, I know people didn't like it, but I think it's meant to come to Disney Plus sometime in September. Hey, Dion, I'm good, thank you. How are you? I do need an encrypted hard drive, weirdly. What do I have to do with an encrypted hard drive? Oh no, I need USB sticks. Oh. You know what? I hate it when you snipe an armored bot in the head and it doesn't kill them. I think it's good against players, Because like my whole argument against one-shot snipers is that it sucks for people who get shot with it. But when you fight, but it's always obviously fun to do, and it's like why not let people do it against bots? Pardon me. It's better than Indy 4, it's just not the original shit. I mean, I didn't even mind Indy 4 that much. You know, there's bits that are crap, but there's bits of the originals that are crap, to be honest. I'm not like a massive Indiana Jones fan, obviously, otherwise I would have seen a new one, I guess. Just like, there's so many films that came out this summer that I didn't see. Like, I didn't see Fast and the Furious, I didn't see Indiana Jones, I didn't see The Flash, I didn't see Turtles. I'm just hanging out up here waiting for my team to do something. You don't see other squads as enemies. The goal is missions, not wiping lobby. No, my goal, I would prefer to wipe the lobby. That's a good goal for me. Ooh, yeah. Oh, missed. There we go. Yeah, there was. It's like the last one, but the first part of it, so not the last one, you know? I would prefer to be... my ideal game of DMZ would now be getting in a team where we are going around wiping all the other teams. If we could get to a point where there's no other teams on the map, makes it a lot easier to do your missions. Yeah, I think, yeah. I mean, I to be honest, Chris, I think, I sort of agree with the principle of what you're saying, but I think a lot of the people who are complaining about PvP and DMZ won't play zombies because A, it's not free to play, and B, it's zombies. There's lots of people who just won't play zombies, you know. Well, that threw me forwards a ridiculous amount. You're bad in PvP, so you don't like doing it. But, I mean, that's the way you get better, isn't it? Is by hopping in. That is how you get better at PvP. There's bots. Kinda interesting.
Enemy fighting. Possible enemy here.
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire. Ultra One, intel located enemy squad nearby safes. Marking locations on your TAC map.
Right, did he get killed by other players, or did he get killed by... Oh, I'm gonna die. Ah, stupid laggy. Stupid.
Actual UAV is in orbit over your location. Ultra One, be advised, we lost visual on the scavenger.
Right, so they've just killed the scavenger.
On contract here.
That's what everyone done.
Copy, secure the contract. an enemy team engaged operators near your location. Targets are marked on your TAC map.
Don't know where they are. They seem to have moved away. I probably do need some AFAKs, but...
Requesting close air, target mark.
God damn it. What? I should have reacted faster. Oh, a guy came out of a parachute with a grenade launcher and a fire shotgun. And he hit me with C4! That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Wasn't paying attention. Literally didn't even notice the helicopter. That's my bad. Didn't even notice that there was a helicopter in the area. I mean, like... I was so focused on that truck. I don't know. Oh yeah, that was part of that team. So he drove up with the truck.
You're gonna be alright.
Ah. But how did that helicopter not make... Was it a helicopter because they parachuted? What have I got? I've still got self-revive. I've still got my money, shockingly. I just lost my plates. My plate vest is the worst victim of all of this. I've got enough money to buy another one, so it didn't matter that much. But that was like a proper like hit and run, wasn't it? God, this lag, I really hate it. I'm so angry that I spent like an hour and a half on the phone to BT yesterday, them telling me like, oh yeah, it's nothing to do with your connection. Your connection's perfect. It's like, is it?
Copy that.
Is it perfect? The person who I was speaking to on the phone was like, oh yeah, I play Call of Duty. Like, I play Call of Duty all the time. I know what you're talking about. It's like, it's just something that everyone has. It's something to do with the game. It's nothing to do with you. And then she was like, oh, so like, have you tried following the troubleshooting that pops up on the screen when it tells you you're getting packet burst? And I was like, it doesn't actually pop up with anything. Oh, this is bad. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. He's...
Ultra One, your squad is scattered. Sticking together will help you survive. Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
He's just killed 2 people.
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open. Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire.
Takes out.
Well, that was fun.
Ultra One, tag secure. You're being tracked by enemy operators. Stay frosty.
This lag. Sorry, can you just see how I'm bouncing backs and forwards? Ooh. I just like teleported through a wall. There was an advanced UAV. Oh, you want me to buy one? No, I need 100,000, and I will probably buy a load of plates.
Battery depleted for Sentry.
I'm back in the fight. Back for another round.
I'm just bouncing around.
Extraction zone.
But the thing is, House, as I explained many times at great length to BT yesterday, I get the servers sometimes run badly.
Guys, can you pick up? Or do you
The problem is, for me, they're running badly all the time. And as I've said a few times, I had a situation where I was connected to the same server as Namegear, who doesn't live very far away from me. And he's on Virgin and I'm on BT. And he wasn't getting any problems at all. And I am getting problems. Hey, can we do final exfil? I need to do the thing where you get final exfil with 100k. It's gonna be like up here somewhere.
Okay.
Yep. Just waiting for those troubleshooting tips to pop up. Yeah, and then like, I after half an hour on the phone and explaining how my whole setup works. I've got an Ethernet connection directly to the router on my PC. After half an hour, they said, "Oh, what you need to do is refresh your Wi-Fi channel selection every morning. So get it to search for a new Wi-Fi channel. That'll work." Oh, are you guys exfilling? I need to go to final exfil. I'll see you later. Good luck. Oh, I'm getting 1 gig on Thursday with Virgin. We'll see. But yeah, it's just very frustrating when like you do something that's obviously like a big part of your job and you focus on it every day, and then you have to speak to people who are like, "Oh yeah, but it's probably this," and it's like, "Oh okay, you've seen basically nothing of what I've tried, what my connection's like, what the effects are like." Whereas I've spent hours and hours and hours for like years at this point, but months with this particular problem right now on this connection. And then someone else is just like, "Oh yeah, well, it's probably this." It's like, cool, right? It's very annoying. And like the BT engineers, they were like, one of them ended up saying to me, "Well, I can send you the information that I'm looking at because it says that your connection is fine. There's nothing wrong with it, so we can't let you out of your contract early." And they were like, "We can send you all of the information we've got. It's very detailed." And they sent me it. And it's a PDF document. And it shows them what devices are plugged into my router and what type of cables are used between them and my download speed and my upload speed. And that's it. That's it. And that's their very detailed information about connection. It's like, I know more about my connection than that. And when you're talking to the ISP and it's like this, it's like, what the hell are you meant to do? Gonna go fill this up with fuel in case we need to. I've got a sniper rifle, thanks. Like, I agree that like BT tech support isn't hooked up, but you think they would be able to escalate it to someone who is geared up to deal with it properly. But they like, that's when I was with Virgin, it was like, "Oh okay, we can't help you, but like we can put you in touch with an engineer. We'll get an engineer to call you, and then they can go through it. And then I got to speak to someone who really understood it, and they said the same thing that I thought it was. They agreed that it was the hardware in the cabinet was just too slow. And it was, you know, with Virgin, it's partly a problem of over-congestion, partly a problem of old hardware, but it was too slow, it was causing packet burst. There was nothing they could do without replacing the cabinet hardware, which they weren't prepared to do for one customer. Which is fair enough, and then they let me out of the contract, whereas BT are just like, oh, well, we'll just close the support case because there's nothing wrong with your connection. And it's like, well, there bloody is. I've got a sniper rifle, thank you. Ooh. Yeah, like I think BT they're gonna charge me £170. Hey, why is still here? They're gonna charge me £170 to cancel, which is gonna suck. He wants his back. Oh, sorry, boss. I didn't realise you wanted yours back. I can swap it. Sorry. Come drop it again. I thought you were just trying to give me a fancy sniper rifle. Yeah. I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for the jewels and gas. Right, should we go? Come on, White, let's go! I don't think there's another team. There was a hunt squad down at Al-Bagra that's gone. So I think we might be okay, but you know, be careful. Oh, nice, Geeky. Said, I'm going to get a gigabit from Thursday, but we'll see. Because when I've been with Virgin before, the packet burst has been super bad, which is why I switched to BT. But now I'm just like, well, if I'm going to get a packet burst with both, I might as well go for the one where I can download patches and stuff and put my upload speed highest, then you'll get some lovely, nice quality. BT said that I was going to get... BT said that I was going to get full fiber in, I think it was April 2021, and then they said October 2021, then they said October 2022, then they said, yeah, we're not going to do it. And they just cancelled the plans. And I ended up speaking to some manager at OpenReach, and they was like, so what's happened here? And they were like, yeah, sometimes we just change our plans. And I was like, so you've just cancelled the plans to upgrade our street? And they were like, yeah, basically. And there's nothing you can do about it. Other than if I wanted to pay for it myself, which would have been like £15,000, which I don't have, obviously. And then they were like, oh, well, like, you know, one day you'll be able to get it. And now they changed it the other day. So now my street says, between now and the end of 2026, between now and December 2026, they should put FTTP in. Which is just obscene. I can't believe this is how I'm going to finish this without even a fight. I mean, it's good, I don't mind. I'm happy to get this done, but it's ridiculous. In, like, the laggiest server. Well, also, it's not BT, is it? Like, BT aren't in charge of the build, so, like, they can't do anything about it. Because it's OpenReach. which is very silly. It's a bit of a cop-out, but it is what it is. You are lucky. It would be nice. I have, like, I literally, like, streets on either side of us have it, and we don't. And I genuinely think, I was talking to a BT engineer about this the other day, I personally believe that it's because, this is, like, a low-income area. Like, there's a lot of that street, houses on my street are council houses, or, like, housing association. And, like, obviously those people are less likely to be willing to pay 50 quid a month for full fibre or whatever it is. So they don't build it here. They do it to the rich streets, because a lot of the other streets around me have a lot fancier, bigger houses. I think that's what it is. They just don't want to give it to poor people. You have a scheme in Ireland that connects all the rural homes to fibre. Yeah, I mean, that's a weird thing in, like, England. That basically Openreach were like, well, we can't do the whole country, we'll just do the cities. And then the government was like, okay, we'll subsidise a load of smaller companies to do rollouts for rural. And the smaller companies have done a really good job. So now, like, my parents who live in the middle of nowhere, they get full fibre, but I live in a city and I don't. And I'm not going to get it for another 3 years. Insane. We did it! It is done. Oh, 10 final exfils. Pain. Yeah, I mean, it depends what you think of it. Bear in mind, again, Openreach aren't BTAR. Like, it depends whether you see high-speed internet as a commercial service, or you see it as a, like, you know, a public utility. And to me, it should be like, you know, it should be treated the same way as like electricity and water, you know, energy and water. That it's like something that people need, and it kind of annoys me that it's like, you know, imagine if someone was like, oh, this is a low-income area, so we're going to make it so the water pressure's lower. Or this is a low-income area, so we're going to reduce the voltage. Like, it's like, what? That's annoying. No, I need to go shut the windows. I just looked outside and realised there's actually quite the storm going on. Well, we got 3 operator kills in that. We killed some people in a very, very scrappy fight. But we got it done. We got it done. It doesn't have that moment of like, oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, this is interesting. There's a big storm outside, and there's a helicopter flying very low, and it's kind of flying sideways. I would not want to be flying that helicopter. Still waiting for this. Oh, wait a minute. So that was so dumb. So dumb. Someone just put a thing through my door when like I said, I'm waiting for a parcel. So I'm waiting for a steering wheel to be delivered, actually, which is really exciting because I've not owned a proper steering wheel for a game before. And as I got up to go shut all the windows, someone put something through the door, and I was like, oh no, is it one of those like things, you know, saying, oh sorry we missed you? So I went to grab it, like literally the second they put it through the door, and I opened the door as I grabbed it, thinking it was the postman. So I could be like, whoa, I am here. What did you do with my parcel? And it was like a little piece of paper, a little piece of cardboard being like, are you still curious about Christianity? It's like, who's curious about Christianity now? Surely, like, you know if you want to be religious or not. Sure, there's not many people who have been like, oh, I've heard about this Christian thing. Like, maybe it's for me. Like, Christianity, I feel like, isn't in need of advertising, exactly. What a weird thing to put on a card. It was kind of awkward, because I opened it, the door, then looked at it and was like, then just slammed the door shut, so I don't know if that person was still out there. Was that my 50th final exfil? It was very anticlimactic. I was hoping I was going to have some spectacular final exfil, but you know. Anyway, we have increased exfil chopper speed. That's going to be cool. That means I can do stuff without doing final exfil. Right, so I'm going to try and do some more of this stash expansion stuff. So I need AFAKs and IFAKs, VCRs and large medical bags. That's what I'm going to go in for. And, you know, just chill with people. Let's go. Don't have to worry about finding exfils. I can just follow people. Nearly got myself indoctrinated. It's just like who gets one of those cards and is like, oh yeah, I've heard about this. I've wondered what all of those like 50 churches in the city are. I wondered why we have 2 giant cathedrals. I could understand it if it was like, you know, something where there isn't much representation for it here, like, you know, Buddhism or Sikhism or something, Hinduism. Even Islam to an extent. But, like, you know, if they were, like, advertising it to people who aren't in, like, Muslim community. But Christianity, advertising Christianity in England seems like the biggest waste of time. It wasn't even, I don't think it was even weird Christianity. It wasn't, you know, like Mormonism or like Jehovah's Witnesses or something like that. I think it was just bog standard Church of England, do you want to be a Christian? No. You know who wants to be a Christian? Christians. They already know. The church doesn't need marketing, it needs a massive PR overhaul. I mean, I feel like the only thing that the church could do, this is controversial time. Is this like, I don't know if this can get you demonetized, maybe. The only thing I could imagine that the Christian faith could do that would like win it some points with me is if they were like, yeah, we know it's not real, but like the community stuff's cool, isn't it? Like, you know, it's a place, everybody getting together on a Sunday, singing some songs, helping the poor. That's good, isn't it? Do that. That would be cool. But as long as they keep on believing in, like, the Bible, I don't think I'm going to have much in common. Oh, Dirty Baby Unicorn is off! Galloping away. Where are we going, Dirty Baby Unicorn?
Get spawn killed.
Okay. He said.
I'm just gonna jump in this police station.
Gonna get a spawn kill. It's quite nice.
Which is a stronghold this match, never mind.
It's quite nice that we've... We've got... immediately... sorry, no, what was I going to say? We've got into a situation where I don't really need to think that much about what's going on. Like, if I die, it literally doesn't matter now. Sometimes people are going through tough times and can't see the wood for the trees. Sometimes a card can prompt a response. What, like, you're going through some tough times, would believing in God help? struggle to see the connection. If it was like, if the card was like, hey, you're going through tough times, church can help you financially, that would be a card that could help people. A card that says, are you curious about Christianity? I think less help. If a D&D evangelist came to your door, I'd be like, I've never played Dungeons and Dragons, not once. I've always been put off by the whole acting part of it, the whole role, you know, literally the role-playing part of it. That's the bit that's always bothered me. Machiavelli doesn't... I'm going to guess this Machiavelli guy hasn't actually read The Prince because he can't spell Machiavelli.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate in the AO.
I think there's bad people up here.
DDoS is running.
Didn't say it got other enemy players.
Working by station.
Huh. Oh, it's a racist. Come to my... Sorry, oh, that's another thing. Cool. Yeah, I got it done, Flynn. There was no one at the final exfil, so it was really easy. You just tell him you're a Muslim and tend to leave pretty quickly and confused at a 6'7" white guy. 6'7"? That's insanely tall. I'm never ever going to meet you. I get really freaked out if I'm like at the supermarket and there's someone tall me. I'm 6'3". And obviously it's like relatively rare that I meet someone. Obviously it's fairly rare that I meet someone taller than me. Oh, I'm dead. That was stupid. I did a stupid job that fight. He used that cover really, really well. And I did not. That was really bad. I was distracted. DDoS tells you if players are around. Yeah, it comes up with a thing saying like DDoS enemy players. You're 6'17". Yeah, go. Yeah. I'm definitely... Well, it depends. If you've got hair, Flynn, you'll be taller, won't you? Oh, I don't want this dirty baby unicorn. This bloody mic is awful.
Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
Ba-da-bam. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. Also, we are still... How short are we of our member goal? We need 5 more members. It's only $1.99 a month, so if anyone wants to become a member, only $1.99 to support me. PlayStation 5 controller mic. God, I hate those mics. I am very happy to be tall, although I hit my head on stuff quite a lot, which is unfortunate. I do hit my head on stuff. Is this yellow guy going to come back and help me? What's been left for me? I think my gun's still there, isn't it? Yeah, my gun's still there. Wouldn't mind my gun. Wouldn't say no. think this guy's gonna come back for me? Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it's likely. You're getting stuff from Virgin
Ultra One, the enemy
Media.
attack helo is moving in your direction.
And they're like, they're telling me to go check stuff on my login, and it's like, but you haven't given me it. Oh, I meant to get the Virgin Media app. Okay. I can do that.
Ultra One, be advised, an operator in your area needs medical.
Mad Jog, thank you very much for the £5.
Super chatted £4.99. Keep up the great content, big guy.
You've played for help before and a whole different team came through and revived you. That'd be nice. I'd really like it if Yellow came to help me. Thank you very much, Mad Jock, for the super chat. Super nice to get some support. This guy's like gone a long way away. Like, what's he doing over here? Yellow, are you coming back for us?
Didn't you guys play?
Well, there's no one here.
Oh no, there's 3 people there.
There's literally no... Okay. There's literally nobody. I think they got in their helicopter and left.
No, I blew up their helicopter.
Oh.
It's even more suspicious.
There we go. It's an LTV. What did I think of Payday?
Can you see my screen?
No, I'm still on the plea page. Like, I can see around my body.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's still 3 around. Oh, yeah, that LTV, yeah.
Now I can see you.
Original became a member.
Hey, thank you, Naruchi! So that puts us up to halfway to our goal. Puts us on 4. That's pretty good. Thank you very much, Naruchi. I'm going to say it the way it said it. What do I think of Payday? I didn't love it. Like... To me, so far, the new Payday feels like the old Payday with less content. And a lot less of it works properly. And it's like, it's early days. I'm sure they will fix stuff. I'm sure they will, like, the bugs will be fixed, the menus will be fixed. But it's like, it's a bad first impression of the game. Like I was saying, if you're going to do the whole thing of, like, charging people extra money to play the game a few days early... You can't have the game launched like it did last night, like where as far as I can tell, PlayStation still can't play the game. People on Epic couldn't play it for like 2 or 3 hours. You can't you don't when you level up.
Even call somebody stick around.
When you level up, you don't get like the unlocks. Like stuff isn't unlocking properly for people. We had like literal like mission breaking bugs where important items would just 100% disappear. There was like problems like, you know, when like Flynn fell a little way and the fall damage made him put his mask on and alert everybody. I had a thing where I revived someone, or someone revived me. I got arrested, that was it, I got arrested. And when someone came to like help me, that put their mask on and pulled their gun out for no reason. Like, stuff like, you know, like you have to pick up access cards, but you can't swap access cards between people. Like, you can't trade items. There's just a lot of stuff like that where I'm like, that's quite a bad state for the game to launch in, I think. I had fun with, like, the bits that we played, but I had fun in the same way I did in Payday 2. I'm not really seeing, so far, what's the new thing with Payday 3. Like, I'm not seeing where the progress is. It's nice to have more Payday, like, that's always fun. But it's definitely not like I didn't wake up this morning being like, I can't wait to play some more Payday, which is a shame. And even when you look at like the missions that we haven't done, I think we did about half of the missions last night. Yeah, we did 4, didn't we? We did the jewelry, we did the bank, the jewelry store, the highway, and then the nightclub. So yeah, we did half of them last night. We did half of them in like one sitting in like 2 or 3 hours. And the ones that are left are all like, they're all places that were in Payday 2. It's like some cargo docks. There's like an art gallery. There's like, I mean, the penthouse might be cool, but that's like literally the last one. I wish I got a bit more creative, you know, like a cruise ship, a plane. Thank you very much. They even left me guns. That's nice. I'm looking for AFAKs and stuff. Look at the thumb drive. Why is a normal thumb drive $80?
I got what I need to make a scavenger backpack, and y'all can have my large backpack.
He's just like crunching his mic. IFAK. IFAK. Do-do-do-do-do. See if I can get any armor from the train. What was that? Oh, a games console. I don't know if I need that.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Alright, here we go. PlayStation still can't play. Oof. Looked good to me, didn't realise you were having so many bug issues. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a lot of what we did worked. It was just a rough launch. It was just a rough launch for a game, which was a shame, I think. But, you know, oh well. And I don't know what's like new. I wasn't someone who played Payday 1 or 2 religiously, so I'm probably not going to appreciate the new stuff. And maybe it's like skill. That's the other thing. When we were playing yesterday, we didn't have the upgrades, partly because we couldn't unlock some stuff. But we didn't have many skill upgrades. Maybe the game is very different when you're playing on harder difficulties with more skills and stuff like that as people learn all of the things. We'll definitely give it another try at some point. I just wasn't super impressed with it. I know some people love those games. I'm like, I loved Payday 1 and then Payday 2 I was like excited to try it.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Someone asked earlier what was the crew motorfest like. I'm enjoying it a lot. I don't love it. I don't think it's the best thing ever. Buy some plates. Yeah, I don't love it, but I didn't realize that I've got one headphone in. That's probably why I didn't hear that helicopter, isn't it? Yeah, I don't love the crew mode first. I like it. I don't like the way they do upgrades, where you just like get random upgrades and you just have to keep on doing races after races after races to get them. But you kind of only have to do it once and then it's done. So that's good. Like, that'll be done. But like, the driving is kind of fun and the cars and vehicles are kind of fun. It's an entertaining game, and it's like just nice to have a new arcade racer, but I am kind of, it's more tiding me over until I can play Forza. I much prefer like F1 23 and Forza. Yeah. I mean, you kind of answered your own question in that house. You enjoyed the motorsports and the Lamborghini ones. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. Do you mean the playlists in the crew? Do I think Season 6 of DMZ will be good? I mean, we know literally nothing about it, do we? Like, we don't know anything about it at all. Oh, the playlist. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really done it. I've done the American one, the Car Modders one, and the Made in Japan one. I haven't done any more yet. It's because I'm still, like, I've been playing Mortal Kombat, I've still been playing a bit of Starfield, I've been playing this, been playing Warzone. I haven't really spent as much time there. And, like, I should be getting my steering wheel today, and that'll probably be one of the games I play on next. It's always fun to see how a steering wheel copes with an arcade racer. So, I'll give it a go today. Oh. Lovely. Scavenger backpack's probably worth losing my sniper rifle for. You know what, actually I'm going to lose that. I'm going to keep my sniper rifle. What games am I going to try it with? Formula 1 2023, the crew, and then really I've told them I'm going to be making videos for Forza when that comes out. That's really the big one that I wanted it for, because it's like a sponsorship thing. And then World Rally Championship when EA releases that. I don't actually know when that's releasing. You're going to give Lives of P a go today. I forgot that came out. I have got it downloaded. I said it's a pre-download on the Xbox, but I haven't played it. I want to play some more Starfield. Made in Japan was good, but that one... That mission where you were... that race where it was just you against one other person, I found bizarrely hard to control that car. And the enemy would be so fast. It feels like... I've put it on hard, but it feels a bit like the enemy cheats. That's a team of 6.
Enemy JLT.
They're probably the ones that activated the fucking UAV. Probably gonna start coming for us.
Yep. They are on their way.
Hostile UAV in the area.
In the area.
They're going up on the highway.
Enemy UAV active.
They forked it off the highway.
Yeah, they found me already. Somebody shooting me.
Whoa! Yep, someone just sniped me. What? I didn't hear a thing. He sprinted up there, and I mean, again, I don't have my left earphone in, but I literally didn't hear a thing. I had no idea where that guy was. Ooh. Yeah, the AI are really like dirty in the crew, but also I'm fairly confident they cheat. Like, I think they just like they have more grip than you should have. I never see the AI like slipping around corners or anything like that. No, he just ran along the roof. We just saw it in a kill cam, man, Burpig. He literally, like, sprinted along the roof and then jumped up next to me and killed me. I did, like, again, I've got one earphone out, so it's my bad, but... It sucked. Gonna go in building 21. Or is it shut? No, it's shut. Yeah, that was unpleasant. Oh. Was he a part of 6 man? Yeah. I assume so. End of October if you pre-order. The 3rd if you don't for Worldwide Championship. Okay, so that's cool. So you get Forza halfway through the month and then WRC will be at the end. I'll get like, I'm sure they'll give me the version where I can play at the end of October, so that's cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to do a couple of videos like about that wheel and with all of that stuff.
Właśnie tego kolosa. Zobaczymy.
Right, let's go. Don't forget to like the stream.
Conan.
I don't know how far he was. I think there was another sniper. I think they were just quite organised. Like, I was so focused on that truck, and then they had, like, gone around the side. You're on a few new game pluses now. I'm just on the first one. I'm doing the main story again. Because thing, but I kind of with Starfield, I kind of want to start the whole game again and do a different kind of build, because my character build is... I put so much into outposts. So many skill points into outposts, and like, it literally doesn't matter. And I also did loads of stuff to put in Persuasion. I think Persuasion actually kind of makes missions more boring for you. I'm just gonna mute these people. They're not speaking English. Yeah, Diablo. I think the AI in Crew Motorfest are bad, I think. I think they're just literally, like, they're basically on rails. And they'll weirdly ram into you if they want to. Where am I? But yeah, it's a shame. I mean, like, the game is fun. The game is definitely fun. I'm definitely going to play a lot more of it. Today, I am excited to try it with a steering wheel. And that's, you know, always... Oh, an AFAK. It's always a good sign when you're excited to play a game. That's what I was saying, like, with Payday. It's like, I'm excited that I might finish, you know, Mortal Kombat later. I'm excited that you know, if I start a new character on Starfield. I'm excited to... play a bit more Crew Mode Fest. Like Payday, I'm not excited to play. Which is a shame. Go ahead and catch up with them. What was my first racing game? I mean, it would have been something on like the Amiga. I got no idea. Like, could have been something like Outrun, or it could have been like it could have been something like Outrun. It could have been something like, I remember there was something that was like really wireframey, and it was first person. It was on the Amiga, and it looked like crap, but it was kind of fun. It was called like Stunt Race or something. It was fun. There was an old Formula 1 game I used to play. Thanks for subscribing, James. Yeah, I remember I used to play a lot of Need for Speed 2. Like, not Need for Speed Underground 2, but I've seen... I remember having a conversation a few months ago with someone on stream who was like, oh, I remember, like, playing the first Need for Speed, and they were talking about, like, how much fun it was to put, like, glow kits on the cars and stuff, and it's like, oh, you're talking about, like, Need for Speed 10 or something. Like, the first set of Need for Speeds were just, like, you know, you driving around little, like, mountain roads in supercars, and there'd be, like, 6 cars to choose from. They were fun, though. I really liked them. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Lotus, yeah, I used to play Lotus. Lotus Challenge, wasn't it called? I used to play that. That was fun. That was good. And yeah, I had like a Formula 1 game. That was fun. I did a Flynn then. Need for Speed Underground 2 was amazing. Kind of. Like, I personally would bundle Need for Speed Underground 2 with like, you know, in that thing of it was amazing at the time. I don't think it holds up massively well now. Compared to, you know, what you expect from racing games and the sort of the amount of content you expect from racing games. There's, you know, it's like with when they did the Tony Hawk's remasters not that long ago, and people, the reviews came out and people were like, oh yeah, it's a really good like version of Tony Hawk's, and then people were like, oh yeah, it's cool, we get to play Tony Hawk's again, and then it's like, it's not as much fun as you remember, because it's just like old, you know, it's just old. Games have moved on considerably. You know, which is how it should be. I always find it weird when people have like, people get a weird nostalgia for like films and music. I sometimes find a bit weird, but like, at least those things tend to age well. Like, well, you know, sometimes, but like, or TV shows are really bad. TV shows age terribly, I think. But games are like the worst for it, because like obviously it's not just even the graphics that change, it's like how controls work, how things like cameras work. You know, like cameras in games change dramatically. You know, it used to be a really big problem in 3D games, and then they kind of, people just kind of solved it, I guess. But I would personally definitely put Need for Speed Underground in as one of those where I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I had it with Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, where I was really excited when they did the remake for that. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to play this every night. It's going to be great. Everyone's going to get on it. And then I think I played it once. Just barely touched it. Because it was just like, oh yeah, this was fun, but games were a lot better. It's why, like, I'd much rather have, like, you know, rather than a remake of something, I'd much rather have a new version of something. You know, like, if, say, there was going to be, people were like, oh, wow, we're going to remake Burnout 2. It's like, yeah, I mean, that'd be kind of fun, but it'd be much more fun if they made a new Burnout. Like, I'd be much more excited for that. It's kind of what my whole thing is with Call of Duty, with Modern Warfare 3, where, you know, they're like, oh, we're going to add in, like, slide cancelling again, we're going to have all the maps from, we're going to have all the maps, oh my god, all the maps from Modern Warfare 2, the original, and it's like, okay, but what's new? Like, what's the new thing you're going to be doing? Because Modern Warfare 2, I saw a tweet yesterday that I completely agree with. I saw a tweet that I completely agree with, where someone was like, the only reason people like Modern Warfare 2 at the time was because of how hilariously broken it was, and that's not something that people want now. Like, Modern Warfare 2 was fun because it was crazy broken. Like, just so unbelievably unbalanced. And it's like, I think the maps were good, don't get me wrong, the maps were fun. But, god damn, that game was broken. Like, in a way that none of the other Call of Duty games before it were. None of the other Call of Duty games before Modern Warfare 2 were broken in that way, where like some of the guns would just let you do silly things. You know, it was stupid. I mean, this is why going into COD Next and going into looking at Modern Warfare 3, I'm more excited about zombies than anything, because I'm like, what's new?
Requesting recon flyover.
Sounds like Richard Ayoade in that bit. It's like, we are orbiting the AO. We are I can't even do a Richard Ayoade voice. We are orbiting the AO. No, I can't do it. You would want them to remaster. You'd want them to remaster Burnout 3. Is Burnout 3 Takedown? There was one of them, one of the Burnouts. They changed it so you could hit the cars, the like traffic. You could hit it from behind and it was fine. And I didn't like that. I liked it in Burnout when you were like weaving through traffic. That was the thing I really liked. And then suddenly they did something, I think it was in Burnout 3, they did something where you didn't need to dodge traffic anymore. You'd just ram straight through them. And I thought that was silly. Or was that Revenge? Yeah. And like, I know like the idea was you could hit cars into other racers, but it was like, it just always looked so goofy and it was like, it was just not fun to be doing that. It's like my favourite track on Mario Kart 64 is one that a lot of people don't love, and it's Toad's Turnpike because of like the whole dodging all the traffic. I think that's loads of fun. I think that's really cool. I love racing games where you're dodging loads of traffic, but it just seems increasingly in racing games. Obviously that wasn't popular because lots of people just. What are these guys doing? Lots of people just... I'm actually full. I could just leave. Where could I go? Should I just leave? I'm gonna go. Obviously lots of people didn't like it, because now it seems like nearly every racing game, like the Crew Mode Fest, you can hit other cars and no one cares. And a lot of the time in races, there aren't any other cars. I think that's a shame. I miss the glory days. That was just like the crash mode. It was a lot of fun. Burnout Paradise was fun. Yeah, I had a lot. I mean, like, Burnout Paradise was one of those games where it was fun, but I feel like it ruined racing games. Because I feel like ever since Burnout Paradise, every arcade racing game has tried to copy it. And it's like, to me, Burnout Paradise was fun because it was so different and it was so, like, new. And then people have just copied it again and again and again, and now it's like, okay, I don't need, I mean, this, you know, the Crew Motorfest, I don't need another open world racing game with a million icons of things to do over the map and physics that don't make sense. Not even don't make sense, but just like aren't even that fun. Like, that's my problem with Forza Horizon. It's why I'm so excited about Forza Motorsport. Is Forza Horizon's got a lot going for it. Like, it's beautiful, it sounds great, there's a great selection of cars, but God, I hate the fact that you can just drive through like walls and you can drive through. Bye, truck. The fact, yeah, you can just drive through walls, you can drive through like small trees. You can, like, I just hate all that stuff. I'd like a game, like an open world game, where if you hit a curb when you're traveling at speed, that was it, your race is over. You know, like just not more realistic in terms of like car handling or anything like that, but more realistic in terms of your car's interactions with environments. Because then, if someone's like driving really, really fast through like a little street, that would be exciting. You know, if you're going down a residential street at like 80 miles an hour, that would be like, oh my god, this is crazy. Right, should we see how fast this is? But like, wouldn't that be crazy? Oh god, that helicopter does come in quick. Helicopter's already here. Oh, nice one. Good job. Colin McRae racing game. Clip your winning out of the game. Yeah, I mean, that's what the Dirt Rally was like a while ago. Like the last two Dirt Rally games. That's why I'm excited about EA WRC, because it's like, you know, the same people, and it seems like they're going kind of, they're sticking to the slightly more realistic way of doing it. So it's like you need to be careful around things like curbs. I just think it makes it more exciting. Like, I get that they want people just to be able to, like, keep on going. They don't want to stop people. But, like, to me, it makes it quite boring in games like Crew Motorfest or Need for Speed Unbound or Forza Horizon 5. When, like, you know, oh, you need to drive from here to here. I'm just going to, like, plow across this forest in a Porsche. And it's like, it doesn't matter. You know, like, you're not going to get stuck in mud. It doesn't matter if you hit a tree. It's not going to slow you down. You're just going to... And it, like, means that, like, the landscape, the setting increasingly doesn't matter. It's just, like, a flat plane for you to drive over. And the only thing you really have to worry about is buildings in the way. Like, I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like, I mean, Forza Horizon 5, I think, almost had it, like, the worst of it, because, like, Forza Horizon 5 has some really extreme terrain. You know, you do have, like, a volcano, you do have, like, jungles, you've got, like, sandy deserts, beaches and stuff like that. And it's like, they all drive exactly the same. You know, essentially, in Forza, you're on a road or you're not on a road, and that's it. Like, that's the only distinction. And it's like, you never think like, oh, okay, I'm in sand here, or oh, I'm in mud here, or oh, there's like plants here I need to be careful of, or oh, whatever. It's just literally like, on-road or off-road, watch out for the buildings. Or, you know, giant rocks. I'm not a big fan of that. That's why, yeah, I'm excited about Forza Motorsport, because obviously they've got real tracks, and like on the tracks, things like they do actually model accurately things like, you know, curbs. There's one thing I love in Formula 1 2023 is I think the curbs are really interesting. There's like different types of curbs. They affect your car in different ways. You really have to think about like what you're going to gain by going over a curb or touching a curb compared to like avoiding it. I find it much more interesting. It's like having a street racing game where you actually had to think about that, where you actually had to dodge stuff would be cool. But, I mean, obviously, they must have thought about this. They must have tried, and it just not happened. Right, I need 2 more AFAKs, 1 more IFAK, 5 more VCRs, and 2 medical bags. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, sadly, I'm away when Forza comes out. I'm actually not here. I'm in LA. I mean, not sadly, because it's going to be exciting to be in LA. But yeah, like Assassin's Creed and Forza, I'm going to miss the launches for. But when I get back, I'm super excited. Oh, they fixed Payday for PlayStation 5. That's pretty bad. If you paid for an extra day of early access and you've just lost like nearly a whole day. Whereas COD Next, and then I was actually going on holiday to LA. It's a weird coincidence. So with Call of Duty, like, they invited me to, you know when they let a load of people go play Modern Warfare 3 early? They invited me to that, and it just happened to be the day I was flying to like, when I went to Carowinds and Nashville and Dollywood and stuff. So I was like, I'm sorry, I've already got a holiday booked, like, I can't do that day. And so that, like, I was really gutted that I couldn't go on that. So they were like, oh, that sucks. Anyway. And so I was gutted about that, but, you know, I had a great holiday. And then they were like, oh, like, do you want to come to COD Next? It's going to be on this day. And, oh, well, they didn't even say that. They were like, oh, we're going to invite you to an event in LA. It's on this day. And it is the day before I was already booked to go on holiday to LA. So I was already booked to fly to LA on the Friday, and COD Next is on the Thursday. And I was just like, I can do that, I think. So, because I was going to LA with my wife and my sister-in-law. And so, to go, you know, theme parks and stuff. We do it quite a lot. We go to LA in October. We haven't been since 2019, but like before that, we used to do it a bit. And so, it just worked out quite well that now I can, like, I'm flying out for COD Next. I'll be in LA for that week, like, doing Call of Duty stuff, I guess. And then the day after COD Next finishes, well, it's actually they've moved to flights now, but now it's like my wife and my sister-in-law are going to turn up in LA the day of COD Next, and then I'll meet up with them the next day, and then have my normal Los Angeles holiday, which is very exciting. It just worked out really well this time. So yeah, I've got COD Next, and then I've got a week of, you know, Six Flags and Disneyland and Universal, which I'm really excited about.
Welcome to Al Mazrah.
Why does Assassin's Creed feel the same every game? You must be playing it wrong, man, Bear Pig. Really, every game? Like, no one could have gone from playing like Assassin's Creed 1 to playing Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood and stuff, and then playing Assassin's Creed 3, then playing Black Flag, then playing like Unity and Syndicate, and then playing Origins, and then playing Odyssey, and then playing Valhalla, and thought they felt like the same game. All those games are so different to each other. Like, obviously there's some similarities between Origins, Syndicate, Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, because it's like, you know, they used to had some mechanics that were sort of grouped them together, and there's some similarities between all the Assassin's Creed 2 games, and there's some similarities between Assassin's Creed like Unity and Syndicate. But like, I think the games are super different to each other. Especially like the difference between Origins and Odyssey was huge. That VCR. Need some of them. Why can I hear shooting that way?
Ultra One, we're seeing increased activity in the area.
This Mirage that they're doing now, I'm a bit worried. Like, this looks very samey. This looks very similar to what? I think this new one looks very similar, you know, to the... Well, they've talked about it being similar to the first one, but that's because I think they've made a mistake, and they've bloody listened to people, the fans who are like, oh, we want it to be more like Assassin's Creed 1. It's like, do you? We'll see. I'm kind of interested to try it, but it's the least excited I've been for a mainline Assassin's Creed game for a long time. A long time. I don't think the mechanics stay the same. Like, when you went from Origins to Odyssey, they added all the RPG, like, dialogue choices and stuff options. And obviously all the sailing stuff that wasn't in Origins. And then in Valhalla, they added all of the river stuff, and like going up and raiding places from the river, and having your Viking crew along for the ride for stuff, and all of the magic stuff they've added with the last few games, that they've increasingly added more and different kinds of magic. And then they added all of that crazy stuff in, like, with the Norse gods and everything with Valhalla. I didn't like a lot of that stuff, but it's like, I think it's different. It feels very different from Odyssey to me. What are these guys doing?
Ultra One, that area contains high amounts of radiation. Your gas mask can move fast.
A nice medic vest there. And I kept my gas mask, which is the main thing. I know it's bust, but it's like when I go into a new game, it'll be full again, so I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, I know. I do think they listened, and I think it was a mistake. I was thinking about it this morning, that if in COD Next they went around all of us and were like, what do you think we should like do with this new game? I'd be like, stop listening to the community. You're the experts.
Requesting recon flyover.
UAV online.
What the hell? Another team. Ah, they took my thing. I didn't realize there's another team there. Yeah, I enjoyed the meltdown. I mean, it's one of those very typical things of cool. It was one of those very typical things that like happens with Call of Duty, where the complaints for ages was that it hadn't changed. That like all of the Assassin's Creed games felt like really similar. You know, Unity and Syndicate, it was just like, oh, they keep feeling really too similar. And then they made a massive change, and then people were like, oh, why'd you change it? This isn't Assassin's Creed. Cool, we're all dead. How often is listening to Reddit a good thing? Yeah, like I think like nearly everything I don't like about Call of Duty at the moment has come from people loudly rejecting changes that developers want to make, and instead like demanding the community. And there's this really insidious, horrible thing that people do where they're like, oh, the developers don't care. They don't even play their game. They don't listen to the fans. They don't listen to the real fans. Like, I'm a real fan. They should make Call of Duty for me. And it's like, but also you're not creative. You're not a game developer. You don't know how the game works. You don't know how other people play the game. You only know how you play the game, and maybe your friends. I think it's really silly to... I think it's just really arrogant to presume that you know how the game should be and how to make the game better than the people who work on it. It's like, I don't know for sure whether the developers know how to make Call of Duty better. I do know for sure that the people, you know, people who play the game don't. I don't know how to make Call of Duty better. Charlie Intel doesn't know how to make it better. J-God doesn't know how to make it better. They might know how to make it, like... Well, they might know how to make it, like, more to their tastes, I guess. But that doesn't mean that, like, that's to everyone's tastes. I've already seen a lot of stuff with COD Next where people have been announcing that they're going, and loads of people have been like, make sure you give them loads of feedback, make sure you tell them that we want this, and we want this, and we want this, and it's like, no, God, no. I would not want to tell the Call of Duty developers, like, how they should make the game. Because then if you do that, you're just going to get something super bland that we've already had before, and I don't want that. You know, people always like, it's like, not, I don't know, it's not a saying or a proverb, but it's like that old thing, that old joke of like, if you just asked people what they wanted all the time and did what the customers wanted, we wouldn't even have cars, we'd just have slightly better horses. Like, you want something different. Like, well, I do, at least. I want innovation. I want things to change. It's like when people, I've already seen people being like, oh, you know, people saying to me, oh, when you go to COD Next, make sure, you know, you find out what's happening to DMZ and tell them we want DMZ. And it's like, no. I'll be happy. If DMZ goes at the end of this year, I don't care. As long as we get something cool and new to replace it. Like, I loved Blackout. I like Warzone. I like, you know, Gunfight. I thought Champions Hill was pretty fun. I liked Outbreak. I liked Fire Teams.
Welcome to Al Mazrah.
The thing I like most of all is there being different stuff.
Access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces and watch for other
I like new stuff. And like the only thing so far that I've seen that looks like properly new in Modern Warfare 3, from what they've shown off so far, is the zombies thing. So it's like, that's why I'm most excited about zombies, because it's something new. You know, like I would have even been a bit disappointed if they'd been like, oh, the new zombies mode is just like a round-based, we're going to do some extra round-based maps. I want something new. This, you know, even Vanguard zombies, I think it was bad. But I also think, I'm glad... Oh, Cephalexin. Huh. I think it was bad, but I also think it was cool that they did something different. Yeah. I think it was very fun that they did something new.
Activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
Where we go and fight people? Yeah, I'm going over it. I'm going over it. It's nice not having to worry about it's nice not having to worry about getting money and stuff, so if I die it doesn't really matter so much. That's fine. Is that a bot or a player? But he's attacking people with 440 meters away. You're getting tired of military-based zombies. Yeah, for sure. That was a big problem with Cold War zombies, I think, compared to like Black Ops 4 zombies. Like Cold War zombies, the locations for the maps were just like... just not interesting. I would really like some armor. Oh, a backpack. That's pretty cool. He was tagging over this way. I don't know why. Yeah, for sure, House. Completely agree. Yeah, I hope with zombies they do something crazy. These teasers are worrying me a little bit. I at least hope the game mode is crazy, you know?
Ultra One, your squad is separated. Suggest you stick together.
Movement.
Where'd that guy go? Jeez.
Ultra One, UAV is bingo, fuel, and RTB.
Moving here.
Man, this guy loves pinging. His favourite. I see him. I see him.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming. One kill confirmed. Too many of those will put a bounty contract on your head. Ultra One, an operator is requesting.
He's got Damascus tags.
Ultra One, be advised that dog tag marked your.
That guy had Damascus tags.
Expect contact.
No way I'm getting him up.
One, activity has increased.
I've got Damascus tags, but
Keep your eyes open.
how do you get a secure backpack? How do you get a secure backpack? Finchy 546. What do you need for a secure backpack? You need a gold skull, 2 drills, 2 gas, and a gold skull. How the hell?
Enemy threat is moderate in the AO.
How the hell would I get that stuff? Gold skull banks. Yeah, I could go up to Saeed.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Oh, there's a car here. I should have taken his other weapons, really. Kill the chemist. Killing the chemist by myself is a bit of a risk. Yeah, he's got scavenger bag, but that's not what I need. I need secure bag. Just gonna check the garages to see if I need the gas cans and stuff.
Ultra One, your squad is scattered. Sticking together will help you survive.
Can't believe I found Damascus tags. Someone should tell Westy instead. Yeah, this guy's been pinging constantly. It's a commander helo. Does he have a gold skull? I can't remember. I don't think the chemist is here, is he? I think the chemist might be dead. Surely it would have said by now that the chemist was nearby. Surely. Oh, there he is.
Ultra One, the chemist is headed
Oh god, well, do I not have a gas mask at all? I didn't realise I didn't have one. God damn it. Oh. Gas mask.
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire.
Whoa, bots. Alright, gold skull, get. So now I need... Now I need... I don't know, I'm just like, I've got it. I also speedy. Got it, I might as well try and get the things. I know I threw away something I kind of needed then, but it's such as life. Right, so what else do I need? I need another fuel can, so I just need to go to a fuel place. And I need another fuel can, and I need a drill. Well, you guys can get lost. Let's go to the petrol station quickly. Get the other fuel can, see if there's any drills. Drills, no drills. Where do you get drills from? Yeah, just 2 drills. Where the hell am I going to find drills? I'm kind of going over to my teammates a bit, because they're in the place this video, gas stations, construction sites, I don't know. I'll try to, there's a lot of gas stations around here. No drills, no drills. Armor, no drills. Can you get drills in these toolboxes? I don't even know. This would suck if I can't do this because I just don't find a drill or 2 drills. You see drills all the time, but obviously not when you need them. There's no drills. There's no drills. There's no drills. There's no drills. You found drills in toolboxes. Okay. So it is worth checking the toolboxes. The car park, maybe? Warehouses. Oh yeah, they do spawn in warehouses, don't they? Do they spawn in there? sort of place that might have drills? I don't think this is the sort of place that would have drills. Nah. Not here. That garage might though. Oh no. Oh, that's close. And the other guy's quit. No, I'm sorry, that guy's died. Don't wanna risk it. I don't do stuff with leaks. You know that. I don't really know where I'm going. Why does it just say question mark for who killed him? It could have been a bot, maybe. Don't know what this could have done. It could have one. It'd be nice if there were drills in here, because I'm sure I've seen drills in these places, but you never know. Drill. One more. Need one more drill. And there's a buy station here. I'm just going to loot all of the places around here. Looking for one. Could buy some plates as well. Would be useful. Oh, no, don't need to. Surely one of these buildings will have a drill in it. Drill! What the hell? Absolutely not. Where's the dog tag? Where's the dog tag? Ooh.
Tag secure. Being tracked by enemy operators. Stay frosty.
I thought the dog tag had like clipped into it or something then. Got a secure backpack. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, I don't want to mess around with it. If I pick up that large backpack and then I carry stuff around with me, there's such a good chance that I'll lose it. Such a good chance I'll lose it. Oh, no. So, why are you here at my special... Whoa, what the hell? Why are there so many bots at my private exfil? No. Stop it. Stop it. No, don't drop my gun. Okay. Jesus Christ. We got out with a Damascus dog tag. I don't think it works by operator house. It would be nice if it did, but unfortunately your backpack comes with you, I think. Doesn't it? Like, if I switch to another operator, doesn't it just like, I'll still bring that stuff in? I can't believe that happened. I killed one operator and he happened to have a Damascus dog tag. Yeah, it carries over. So I literally can't play now until I'm ready to go for the stuff, which I don't really want to do. I think I needed stuff from the chemist. I should have grabbed his stuff. That was dumb of me. I needed the chemist acid. Should have got it. It's so fun. What, the Serpentine? I don't think it is, but... Serpentine, camo... What do you need to do? I'm just going to read it. Right, so... You get a Damascus dog tag. Oh my god, you need so much stuff before you even get the Damascus dog, before you even use the Damascus dog tag. Oh no you don't, no you don't. Okay, so what you have to do, so what we'd have to do, and I'll do this sometime when Flynn's on. Obviously, I might even do it, we might get someone else, like, get 3 people on. So you have to take the Damascus dog tag into Koshai complex, and we also have to pick up an AQ laptop and some chlorine, and we have to get the diamond drill bit by... You have to... Is that the thing? The diamond drill bit, you have to go get the scanner from the middle bit, then go to Alpha Cluster and open up the thing. Open up the special door. Is that where you get the diamond drill bit from? Is that where you get it from? I don't actually know. How do you get the diamond drill bit? I can't remember. Anyway, so you do all that in Koshai. Get the diamond drill bit. Then you trade all of that for the ancient gun oil. Where do you make the ancient gun oil? I don't even know. It doesn't even say where you have to go with all of that stuff. Can you do that at the buy station in Koshai? So you do that. Then, when you've got an ancient gun oil, then you have to go to Ashika and kill the bomb maker to get his screwdriver. Then you also need 200,000, which is easy, and a GPU, which is cool. So you need to just get lucky and find a GPU, which is fun. I don't know if there's a way to make a GPU, probably. If there's a way to make a GPU, right? Then, to make the premium liquor, you have to use all the stuff from the previous one that you make the bomb maker's thing. Then you have to destroy the Bullfrog and Vondel. Then you have to find 2 players who have been looted by the scavenger to get 2 calling cards, which, bear in mind, we were trying to do that for like 2 weeks and didn't manage to find anyone. Just the scavenger seems rare now. And then you also need 2 lots of vintage wine. Cool. And you mix all of that to make the premium liquor. And then you have to swap the premium... Then you have to combine a premium liquor with a stealth vest, a comms vest, and a medic vest. Which is obviously difficult. I mean, you can get all of those... you can get all of those... Can't you do it from the special safe in Koshai Complex after you kill the sniper? Doesn't that have all 3 of them? And then you can make... So then you can do that. And then you need to combine that with the chemist acid, which you need for chemist. Also, it didn't matter that I didn't pick up the chemist acid. And some heavy chopper fuel and a skeleton key, which isn't too bad. The last bit is okay. And then you swap all of that for Serpentine. Problem is, you know, obviously, like, so I need to go into Koshai to get the drill and the AQ laptop. Could just die in Koshai Complex. Very likely to just die there. Then you need to go and get the bomb maker's screwdriver. Could just die in Ashika. Like, you know, you just come across a 6-man team early on Ashika, just absolutely get massacred there and die. Or while you're looking for the GPU. Then you need to go to Vondel while you're killing the bomb maker. Could just get wiped out by a 6-man team there. Lose everything. Or while you're looking for the scavenger's calling cards. Then, when you're making the black cell hand cream, if you go back to Koshai to get all 3 vests instead of however else you're going to do it, could easily die then doing that again. Then, when you're trying to find the heavy chop fuel, could die doing that. That's the easiest one, it's the last one, which is good, but... The weapon locker key has GPUs on Ashika where you need them anyway. Okay. Oh yeah, stage bag. I think I've probably got a stage bag. But, I mean, my bag is small now. Because I've got the bloody Damascus dog tank. I don't need the AFAK or the IFAK or the gas can, so I can drop those, obviously. So I could swap one of those out. I could swap the gas can. Oh, I can't actually. Oh yeah, I can. I can unswap the gas can. So then, what keys do I have? Do I have a stage bag key? Yeah, I've got a stage bag key, so I could get a GPU from that. Oh, you have to craft it on Ashika. I've got a Suit Castle hideout key, but I could just take a skeleton key to open up the other thing. Fons is easy because it's adding another step. That's the danger. Vondel might be easy, but if you've got to do it in a way where you guarantee, like you 100% guarantee that you're going to survive. Yeah, I've got a bunch of skeleton keys. Well, the problem is now that I've got myself into a situation where I can't play DMZ until I have a team. Yeah, you don't want to add games. Yeah, that'd be silly. So what? The next step where I need the drill. When I need the drill for that step, is that the scav didn't spawn in Vondel for us either. Oh. Yeah, scavenger's like a nightmare to find. I need him for a mission. I didn't find him. It does sound like a lot of work, and if you die, you're just dead. You don't plan to ever do this stuff. No, don't worry, Flynn. You don't need to take time off for this. It sounds like not fun Tarkov levels of bullshit. Yeah. It's definitely like, it sucks. You can't, if you switch operators, you'll just lose stuff, Agent. It's just that because I found a Damascus dog tag. That's the first time I found a Damascus dog tag in bloody ages. So finding one now is like, okay, maybe we could do something with it. But I don't get it. Like, this guide that I'm looking at is terrible. Where do you make stuff? So the first one, the diamond bit drill, can you then make the stuff you need from that, the ancient gun oil? Can you make that in Koshai Complex? Do you need to make it at the bad buy station, the one that you have to unlock, or do you just make it the normal one? Like, this guide I'm looking at doesn't actually tell you where you make the gun oil. So gun oil, you need stuff that you find in Koshai. So I assume you can then make it in Koshai and extract it then. And then the Bomb Maker's Blend, I guess you can just make it on Ashika, because that's where you get all the stuff from Ashika. Then the Premium Liquor, I'm guessing you make it on Vondel, because that's where you get the Bullfrog's Blowtorch. And then the hand cream, I don't know where you make that. Where do you make the black cell hand cream? You go back to Koshi for black cell hand cream. Oh, that is that one I saw. Okay. So it's Koshi, then Ashika, then Vondel, then Koshi, and then back to Al-Mazrah. At least you don't have to go to building 21, because that would be risky. Maybe we'll try it later, Flynn. Maybe we'll try it tonight. Well, no, it won't, Adam, because the problem is, with all of this stuff, either I get it done first try, or it doesn't work and I don't do it anymore. Like, it's either or. It's not like, oh, this will be a cool thing to keep on trying. If, like, I'm not going to do the thing to cheese getting the Damascus. I just wanted to get the Damascus naturally, which I did. So now it's like, I'll have one attempt at this, and if it goes badly, we lose it. I don't think it'll be fun, Chris. I just think it'll be stressful. Oh yeah, I'm going to give it a go, but I don't expect it to be fun. I expect it to be stressful and frustrating, because you know what's going to happen. At some point, probably I would say on Ashika it's most likely, we'll just come across a team that kills us. We'll come across like a 6-man team, we'll get wiped out, they'll steal the stuff, and we'll be dead. And that'll be that. Like, it'll just be done. And then it's like, however long it took us to do the stuff before. And it could happen in Koshai Complex. I think there's less 6-man squads in Koshai Complex now. But, like, compared to when it opened. But there's a chance you just come up against a squad comes into Koshai Complex and kills you. Yeah, but Chris, it's just luck, isn't it? It's just luck if another team is deciding that that's where they're going to cross the map. It's luck based on, like, when you spawn into Ashika, it's luck where you spawn, because if you spawn at that bit behind farmlands, you're going to potentially cross paths with 2 other teams, maybe 3 other teams, on your way to the castle, regardless of which way you go. If you go into the tunnels, you're going to go straight into where another team spawns. Another team spawns at farm, another team spawns on the right of farm, so you're going to have another team there. It is just luck. It's like, you obviously, if you're lucky, you then need to be good enough to make the most of that and get through it, which, you know, isn't guaranteed. But, like, if you have bad luck and you're just like, imagine you go into Ashika and you've got, like, or Vond or whatever it is, and you've got that 200,000. So that attracts Hunt Squad contracts. So immediately you've got, like, a team of 6 forms, they get a Hunt Squad contract, they see where you are, they come and kill you, and they take the stuff. Yeah. I would say it's mostly luck. Do the items share between teams like mission items? No. Have you not come across any of the items on your team? No. Haven't seen anyone with any of the items. Not once. But I have been playing mostly on Al-Mazrah, and you don't need the stuff for Al-Mazrah until the very end. Ashika doesn't have hunt contracts. Oh, I didn't know that. That's good to know. I did not know Ashika didn't have hunt contracts. Anyway, that's going to be me done for today, because I can't play anymore. How many runs without dying are required? 5. Well, on the 5th one, you can die after you get the camo, because the way this stuff works in here, like the stuff I've got from Koshai before, the gun screen and stuff, once you've bartered for it, then it's done. Ashika does for sure have hunt contracts. Oh, so they do have hunt contracts. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. It's just luck again. It's just luck. You're going over 200k. If someone picks up a hunt contract, it will be for you. I don't think it'd be just 1 in 10, but okay. Anyway, yeah, like my point stands. It's just like, if you, like with a lot of the missions and stuff in this, if you have good luck, you'll be fine. You could have good luck and get through all of this without ever seeing another team, or you could have bad luck and at some point a 6-man squad comes after you and you're gonna die, unless you're gonna like cheese it and have like, you know, try and get into all your games with another 6-man squad, with a 6-man squad like a pre-made, and go around as a pre-made. That would be silly. I have been hunted one time out of how many games? I don't know how many times I've been hunted on a Sheikah. I've never paid attention. I've never noticed not getting hunted on a Sheikah, but it's weird. Yeah, I got my final exfil done, and Robert, the thing that's causing consternation right now is that I found a Damascus dog tag, which means I kind of, like, it's such a rare thing. I think that's like the second Damascus dog tag I've ever found. That means that I'm kind of now, oh, I should probably go and try and get Serpentine, but I can't do it until Flint's on. I can't even go onto a Sheikah to see if there's any hunt contracts. That is a fact! Does a Sheikah have hunt contracts? They do exist. Hunt contracts do appear. Maybe you just haven't seen so many. Westy's been looking for a week for the I wasn't specifically looking for one. I just came across one. Anyway, right, that's me done. Thank you very much to everyone that's been watching. I'll probably be back on later messing around on my steering wheel over on Twitch with the Crew Mode Fest, so hopefully I'll see some of you then. Goodbye! Oh, and actually, before I leave you, I'm gonna... Is Westy online? Because I can send him over to... I can send you over to him and be like, whoa, we just found a Damascus dog tag. Is he online? Yeah, he is. Right, oh no, he's playing Warzone. I'm still going to send you over to him. Everyone go tell Westy we just found a Damascus dog tag. Bye! You can't unequip them, no. If I unequip them, it'll delete them, Adrian.